Hi, this is Rowan. Say hi to the nice students, Rowan. Yeah, all he sees is a baby in the mirror. That makes him pretty happy too. So this is Module A. You've already had the first class with me. This is what'll be in between. Class 1 and then Module A and then Class 2. So I'll try to design these sheets so that they always look like they're going in order. That's how you should do them in that week as well. All right, so Module A. First off, review Au Clair de la Lune. That was... Okay, so review playing that one. When that one's done, review the finger strengthening exercise number 1. Try all the different combinations, and you're focusing on the motions of falling, the fall and the lift, that's right, the fall and the lift from the shoulder, and then the fall and the transfer of weight to do legato, the legato. Yeah, so feeling like this. It's not actually that much, but that's what it feels like. It's sort of a minute sense of rolling. Okay. Now, after that's done, review the D major bridge and transpose it to many other keys. Yeah. We tried A major and E major in class, but try other stuff like F major, D flat major, E flat. Go ahead and challenge yourself. Try to find it in lots of different places. For the lesson this time, look at page 4 of the textbook. It's also posted as a PDF. So page 4 teaches you the finger numbers. If you've never played piano before, then you probably don't know this yet. So the way it works is in both hands, the thumb is considered finger number 1. Yeah, this makes string players crazy because the thumb is 0 and this is 1. But sorry, for piano, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So pinky is always called 5, no matter which hand it is. Yeah, thanks, Rowan. All right, so if you already know this, great. Just keep moving on. If you don't know this yet, then try some of these exercises on page 4 and 5. And most importantly, speak the number of the finger. So, like down there on the bottom of page 4, you could put your thumb on C and you would say 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, and then put your left hand thumb on G and you go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. Like that, so you're starting to reinforce that this is called 1, this is called 1, etc. Okay, so how do you use this video? You could either listen to me talk about everything at first and then go play, or you could pause after I say each thing. Whatever is better for you. The next bit is going to be the names of all 12 keys. See pages 13 and 14. Okay, again, some of you learned this long ago. For others of you, you have the concept, but it may be a little bit fuzzy. Yeah, so pages 13 and 14 just explain how every black key has 2 names. This is C sharp, and it is also D flat. Okay, so just go ahead and look at the diagram. It should make total sense. You're already competent musicians. Okay, finding all the major 5-finger patterns which begin on white keys. So, meaning the lowest note is white key, like C for C major. D major, we already kind of found that position with the bridge. Now find E major. If you go, then it sounds kind of Arabic. So let's instead use the 2 black keys, F sharp, G sharp. For F, that can't be right. Yeah, so there's a B flat in there. So get it set so your ring finger is on B flat. G major is just white keys. A major is like the bridge. Then B major, it's actually 2 white and 3 black keys out of these 5 notes. So get that all set. And all right, so if you need review on those, do those a few more times. next item is going to be sight reading. So on page 17, a little ditty called Ryan's Song. And this one you'll see is written just as finger numbers with rhythms. It's not written on the staff. So it's actually easier to transpose because you don't have to tell yourself some other note. You transpose it just by moving to a different hand position to start. So go ahead and try that. As it says, start it with the 5-finger pattern of C, but also try it in some other patterns. The way to read it is that the left hand plays 4 bars and 4 bars and stops. Then after that, did I do that backwards? First, the right hand plays 8 bars. Then the left hand plays 8 bars. So it's just written to be hand separately. Turn the page. The Ode to Joy is on page 19. And this one is written differently. This is written to play both hands at the same time. So middle fingers play together, and etc. And just from reading finger numbers, you should be able to play it just fine. For some reason, they wrote the rhythm simplified, so it doesn't sound good, yeah? If you play it as written, it's like this. It's fine so far. Ah, terrible, terrible. Okay, so play it with a dotted rhythm, we all know. Yeah, of course we know that's how the piece goes. All right, so do that, and then there's some very simple 5-finger melodies, page 28. So use the fingerings that are shown. Instead of every note, you'll see on page 28, what's given is just here's the initial finger, which begins it. So the first one, it says number 1 is positioned above the notes. That tells you right hand, thumb. Whereas song number 2 on page 28, it says finger 3 above that first note, which means middle finger. Okay, and a few different positions are used, so it's not only in the C position. Rowan really wants to play on these keys here. He will demonstrate the smashing of the keys. Of course, when you ask him to do a thing, he's like, nope, not gonna do that. Okay. Good use of arm weight, Fuzz. Not quite 8 pounds yet. That's probably about a 1-pound arm, I would guess. But good technique. Okay, moving right along. Oh, good. The last thing you're going to do is some playing by ear. So you can do that with me right now. All right, so I'll tell you what position to use. Let's start with right hand in a D major position. So the right thumb is on a D. Okay, right thumb is on a D. So I'll go ahead and play a series of notes. Listen to it twice and then play it back. Let's start with this. Pretty simple to start. Listen again. Try that, and great. All right, here's a new one, still in the same position. If I start here, what note am I on? That's A. All right, so I'll try with a little bit of rhythm in this time. And again. Try that on your own. Now with me, ready, go. Okay, next one, we're going to start on this note. Still same position, so it should be finger 2 on E. All right, here is the next. Listen again. Try that on your own. I'll play it again. Ready, go. One last time. Ready, go. All right. Hopefully you got those all. If you didn't quite, then just pause it and redo whichever one you missed. Now onto the left hand, let's do a whole different position. So pinky is on E. Do you remember the notes of your E major pattern? Okay, so here's your first example for left hand. It starts on the E. So listen to me play it. I'll do it again. Ready, and? I know. Okay, try that on your own. Now with me again. Ready, and? Okay, let's do another one for left hand. Same position. Now if I start on this note, where am I? That's B, and so it should be the thumb on that B, since I've already told you it's in the E position again. Okay, here's your first time. Here it is again. Okay, this one's trickier because there's a lot more leaps, but it's still only within those 5 choices. Listen a third time. Is each note repeated somewhere during this little melody? The answer is no. Each note is only used once, so that's very useful. All right, play along with me if you can. Ready, go. Okay, I'll do one last time. Ready, go. All right, and finally, here's a new melody. This one's going to start on, which is what? That's 3 on G sharp. Okay. Here we go. First time. Oops. First time. Second time. Third time. Fourth time. Okay, and the last time. Ready, go. Okay, well, I thought he would kind of sit quietly and watch. Clearly I was wrong. Okay, so Rowan may make an occasional guest appearance, but I'm sure he's not going to be in every video. Okay, so there is Module A for you, so take whatever time you need, and be sure that you've done each thing thoroughly enough before we meet for Class 2. As you see, Class 2 will begin with students demonstrating for us and explaining again how arm weight, seating posture, and hand position work. And then it will begin with everyone playing the 5-finger major key patterns on all the white major keys, right? So C major, D major, E major, etc. Not getting into any keys where it starts on a black key. Okay? You can always find what the next class is going to begin with because you look where it says Class 2, Review, and Performing. Yeah, so those are the things you need to be really sure that you're confident with. Okay? If you have any questions what to do, feel free to email me. Okay? Okay, Rowan, we're done. All right. Thanks a lot. I'll see you for the next class. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.